Hey everyone, Rob here from Gunfather Milsim, and today we're talking about the Helicon mini training rig. Gonna do a review on this thing. And don't worry, I'm not gonna wear it the whole time. I'm just wearing it for the intro because I think I look a little bit ridiculous right now. But, had this rig for a couple months. I bought it originally for Operation Copperhead, which is in Arizona, which got delayed because of COVID and blah, blah, blah. Still going to use it. That's been delayed to, I believe, December. So now I'm going to be doing that in, 3 months? The reason I bought it was because it's in Arizona, and it's hotter than hell in Arizona. And, PCs are plate carrier. They don't breathe, they're heavy, and they don't work well in high heat environments. So I wanted something lighter, mainly a training rig. So I bought this. And like most gear I buy, if I like it, I'm going to do a review on it, tell you how much I like it. So I've played a couple games now with this, and very impressed with it, especially for the money. I don't think it's fair to compare it to Condor because Condor is cheap and, of course, good enough for airsoft. I think a more realistic comparison, oddly enough, is the Haley Strategic. Now, I love Haley Strategic chest rigs. I've owned 3 of them. I currently own 2, have 2 left. They're great. I really like them. They're well made. They're well thought out. They are a little pricey. You're paying for the name, but you're also paying for the quality. They're very well made. This is significantly cheaper than the Haley Strategic. And in my opinion, you get a lot more bang for your buck with this than you are with the Haley Strategic. And I'm going to explain to you why. So these cost about $105, give or take. Okay? And you can find them in a variety of colors. Some of the colors are going to be more expensive. Tan's a little more expensive. I think I had to pay $120 for this because I wanted it in tan and I was having a hard time finding it. But it comes in OD and all sorts of chemical patterns and everything in between. I learned when I posted a picture of this on the channel, some viewer out there somewhere is from Poland and gave me a bunch of information about the company that I didn't know about. Briefly, they're the parent company of Direct Action, which makes real-world equipment for military and law enforcement. Apparently, Helicon is kind of their discount brand. It's produced in China, as a lot of things are produced in China, to cut costs, and obviously it works. So just to cover the quality real quick, it's very high quality. The Kadura is a good quality. The stitching is very well done. Appears to be very well manufactured. You're going to see quadruple stitching in the places you want. Anywhere where it's going to be kind of load-bearing, on the MOLLE straps here, other spots on the straps. Basically where you want it to be quadruple stitched, it's going to be reinforced. So that's very good. The actual design I kind of like. It's well done. It's got 4 kind of magazine pouches. And this last one over here, I have my radio. But in these other 3, AK-74 magazines, because that's what I was using last week. Holds M4 magazines just fine. At one point during the day, I switched to my SR25 right here. These magazines fit just fine in there, although you're probably going to want to put a little piece of foam in there so it sits up higher, so it's a little bit easier to remove from the pouch. But as you can see, of course now it's going to be a bear because we're filming. That magazine does fit in that pouch just fine, and you can remove it with a little bit of effort, but fits in that pouch just fine. It does come with one large admin pouch right in the center. It's got a little mini pouch in front, larger admin pouch here with all sorts of different ways to store smaller things in there. It's pretty standard fare for a kind of a higher end chest rig. You can put more magazines in there. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 pistol pouches in front. I generally don't use these for pistol magazines. These are very nice though. You can use them for flashlights or multi-tools or whatever. They do have an elastic kind of band on them to keep them tight. You can also adjust the length of the flap to adjust it perfectly so you don't have extra flap or not enough. One of the coolest things about this rig is it comes with what I like to call a dangler. Some people call it a hanger. Right here, dangler. Danglers look silly, they look stupid, but then when you start using them, they're really convenient for holding like just catch-alls, like, I don't know, bottle of water, snacks, map, whatever we want to put in there, dead rag. This comes with a dangler, okay? It's also removable, and it's got, it's a MOLLE dangler, so you can put it on some other MOLLE rig if you wanted to. doesn't charge more. So your Haley Strategic those cost about $185. The dangler costs $50 on top of that for the Haley Strategic dangler, which they actually call their hanger, but whatever. So that would be a total of $235 to get this same type of rig from Haley Strategic that you can get for $105 from Helicon. That's what I'm talking about with the just the absolute value you're going to get for your money out of Helicon. Obviously, you got Velcro on the front of the main pouch, which I got to put my cool guy patch on there, my team patch. Just like most high-end chest rigs on the back, it's got a panel on the back with some Velcro, so you can put your identification panel. Obviously, I got my cool guy Gunfather ID panel on there. That's a nice touch, exactly the same size as the Haley Strategic. It's got swift clips on it right here. They're actually covered and protected so they don't come undone when you don't want them to. I checked on the Haley Strategic. They are the same type of clips, so they are interchangeable. So you can use this rig on any plate carrier that has swift clips. You can throw those on there. One thing you're not going to see from the factory when you buy this is this little banger pouch. This is my Milwaukee Custom Kydex pouch. I put it on there with some zip ties like everything else, just because I wanted a spot to put my banger on my left hand. But I modified that myself. Not going to come that way. Finally, there's kind of a big opening here, a Velcro opening, where you could put more pouches in there if you wanted to. I just kind of store extra, cord for my comms. I throw in there so it's not getting in the way. But theoretically, you could stuff more magazines, or you could get another triple magazine pouch and you can carry more magazines with this rig. So there's plenty of space in here to run your comm wires and whatnot. I obviously added some duct tape because I like everything being kind of held in one place, but that really wasn't necessary. You could have just left it there and you'd probably been fine, but I like everything being really secure. All in all, I do not have a lot of complaints about the Helicon mini chest rig. The only real complaint I could possibly come up with is I wish it did have a little bit of molly space. I could do without 4 pistol pouches. I would rather have just molly on the front of both these sides, so I could add additional maybe M4 magazine pouches if I wanted, or another utility pouch. Minor criticism, because I just don't need 4 mini pistol pouches. Who the hell needs that many? But that's really the only criticism I have of this rig. Other than that, I love it. I would have paid a lot more than $105 for it. So, and having a hard time coming with any fault for it. What are you doing? I got a new dog. Ugh, come here, Duke. This is Duke. Say hi to everybody, Duke. Duke was chewing on the Haley Strategic down at my feet. But that's all I got for this video. Once again, I'm going to be wearing this a lot more in the future, especially on really hot days. When I used it last week, I think it was a 95-degree day with about 90-degree humidity. Here in Nebraska, we have really high humidity. And if you go out on a really hot, late summer day, you're going to get your ass kicked by the heat and humidity if you're wearing a plate carrier. So this chest rig really fits the bill, and really like it. So if you got any comments or anything else, put them in the comment section below, and thanks for watching.